Hello friends, we are going to start our next series of verb pattern and we shall talk about structure 8, that is subject, verb and infinitive functioning as an object. But before this, let us have a look at what we have studied earlier. So पहले हमने पढ़ा subject verb and then subject verb and complement, then subject verb and direct object, then subject verb indirect object and डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. फिर इसको आपने रिप्लेस करना सीखा, यानी कि सब्जेक्ट वर्ब डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट देन प्रीपोजिशन एंड इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट को मिलाकर प्रीपोजिशनल ऑब्जेक्ट बना. देन हमने देखा सब्जेक्ट वर्ब नाउन एंड एडजेक्टिव्स. नेक्स्ट वी शॉ सब्जेक्ट वर्ब प्रीपोजिशन एंड ऑब्जेक्ट, यानी कि इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट से पहले प्रीपोजिशन लगा किसी प्रीपोजिशनल ऑब्जेक्ट बनाना सीखा. सो नाउ बिगिन विथ स्ट्रक्चर 8 विच इज सब्जेक्ट वर्ब प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब से पहले टू का प्रयोग करके उसे ऑब्जेक्ट बनाना, यानी इन्फिनिटिव का प्रयोग करना. सो एग्जाम्पल्स लेते हैं. सी वांट्स टू गो, इधर आपका सब्जेक्ट है और ये आपका प्रेडिकेट है. I forgot to post the letter. I is your subject, forgot verb and to post the letter infinitive which is functioning as an object to the main verb forgot. तीसरा सेंटेंस देखिए. He fears to speak in public. Here यहाँ आपका सब्जेक्ट है, fear is main verb, to speak in public is infinitive which is functioning as an object to the main verb fear. Next sentence is they intend to postpone the trip. तो यहाँ आपका they सब्जेक्ट है, मेन वर्ब intend और to postpone the trip is infinitive which is functioning as an object to the main verb intend. Now next, Ramesh proposes to go into business. Ramesh is subject and proposes is your verb and to go into business is infinitive which is functioning as an object to the main verb proposes. Next sentence, we would like to visit the museum. तो यहाँ आपका be subject, would like verb and to visit the museum is infinitive functioning as an object. Next sentence says I hoped to get first class. तो यहाँ I is your subject, hoped is the main verb और to get a first class is infinitive functioning as an object to the main verb of hoped. अगला सेंटेंस है he decided not to go there. He is the subject, decided is your main verb and not to go there is infinitive functioning as an object of the main verb decided. So here have a look at some important verbs which are used in this structure. पहली वर्ब है like, then love, prefer, begin, start, agree, try, attempt, choose, continue, intend, propose, desire, wish, want, hate, dislike, hope, expect, promise, refuse, fear, remember, forget, offer, learn. इन क्रियाओं का प्रयोग एज ए मेन वर्ब आप करके प्लस इनके बाद आप इन्फिनिटिव लगा सकते हैं. जैसे एक वर्ब लेते हैं लाइक. सो आई लाइक टू स्पीक इंग्लिश. लाइक मेन वर्ब, टू स्पीक इंग्लिश इन्फिनिटिव functioning as an object of the verb like. Similarly, I love to walk in morning. So love is main verb, to walk is infinitive of the main verb. Next, I prefer to walk. She begins to speak in English. Yeah, she began to speak in English. So began is main verb. To speak in English is infinitive. Similarly, start, agree, try, attempt, choose, continue, intend, propose, desire, wish इन क्रियाओं का प्रयोग करके प्लस इनके बाद जो भी आपको बात करनी हो, जो भी सेंटेंस बोलना हो, रिमेनिंग पार्ट टू प्लस मेन वर्ब प्लस अदर लगा के अदर सेंटेंसेस आप बोल सकते हैं. So this structure is quite important in your speaking and also in your competition. So do practice this structure by using these verb and get perfection in your structure of verb and sentences. Now we shall move towards next pattern, which is subject, verb, noun or pronoun and infinitives. तो यहाँ इन्फिनेटिव आपने देखा था सब्जेक्ट वर्ब और इन्फिनेटिव. यहाँ नया क्या हो रहा है, बीच में हम नाउन या प्रोनाउन का प्रयोग कर रहे हैं. सो द ओनली डिफरेंस बिटवीन द स्ट्रक्चर 8 एंड 9 इज़ दैट कि यहाँ पर आप बीच में किसी नाउन प्रोनाउन का प्रयोग कर रहे हैं. सो लुक एट दीज एग्जाम्पल्स. आई वुड लाइक यू टू स्टे. This is your subject, would like main verb, and you is your pronoun, which is actually an indirect object of verb would like, and to stay infinitive. Next sentence, we asked him to go. We asked him to go. Subject है we, asked main verb, him pronoun which is indirect object of main verb, and to go infinitive which is actually functioning as an object, rather indirect object of the main verb. Next sentence, she advised him to study medicine. So she is subject, advised main verb, him indirect object, to study is your direct object. Next, the doctor ordered Gopi to stay in bed. The doctor is your subject, ordered main verb, Gopi which is noun functioning as an indirect object to the main verb ordered, and to stay in bed is direct object. Next sentence, they warned us not to be late. They warned us not to be late. Subject, main verb, this is indirect object and this is direct object. Next, सातवां सेंटेंस देखिए. I can't allow you to smoke. I is your subject, can't allow verb, you indirect object which is actually pronoun, and to smoke is infinitive functioning as an direct object to the main verb allow. Next and last sentence is who taught you to swim. Who एक सब्जेक्ट की तरह काम कर रहा है, taught आपका मेन वर्ब है, you प्रोनाउन जो कि इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट है, and then to swim infinitive which is direct object. अब here are some verbs which are used in the pattern. So these verbs are quite important, and you should and must remember all these verbs and try to use these verb in the following pattern, that is subject verb, then noun pronoun functioning as an indirect object, and after that infinitive. जो अभी हम 9th रूल पढ़ रहे हैं, it is quite similar to this structure 4 which is subject verb, indirect object and then direct object. इसलिए to have very clear cut concept about this structure of word, sentence pattern, verb pattern, you must have command over वर्ब पैटर्न 4। सो ये इसको हमने प्रीवियस वीडियो में टॉक किया है, यू मस्ट वॉच आल्सो दैट वीडियो। सो अगेन लेट मी जस्ट रिमाइंड यू फ्रेंड्स कि ये जो भी वर्ब की लिस्ट दी गई है इसको आप लर्न बाय हार्ट करें, उसके बाद इसे वाक्य में अपने प्रयोग करें। एंड डू रिमेंबर टू डिफरेंशिएट, क्योंकि ये वर्ब आपका सब्जेक्ट वर्ब और इन्फिनेटिव रूल फॉलो करती हैं, जबकि ये जो लिस्ट है आपका सब्जेक्ट वर्ब देन नाउन या प्रोनाउन प्लस आपका इन्फिनेटिव रूल फॉलो करती है। तो इस वर्ब की जगह इसका जो पैटर्न है विच इज़ नाउन प्रोनाउन, ये इस पैटर्न से मैच करके आपको मिसमैच करके क्वेश्चंस कंपटीशन में आपके कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में पूछ लिए जाते हैं। एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स यूजुअली गेट कंफ्यूज्ड टेकिंग द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ वर्ब पैटर्न which is 8 and 9th. So be very clear. Again let me just remind you कि आप ये दोनों वर्ब्स की लिस्ट साइड बाय साइड आप ऐसे ही एक तरफ इसको तैयार कर लें कुछ इस तरीके से, सब्जेक्ट वर्ब इन्फिनेटिव, और वहीं दूसरी तरफ इसको इस तरह से लिखें सब्जेक्ट नाउन प्रोनाउन एंड देन इन्फिनेटिव। तो इधर आप इसकी लिस्ट बना लें और इधर इसकी लिस्ट बना लें और इसको बार बार देखते रहें और इस तरह से चीज़ें आपको याद आ जाएंगी। और देखने के साथ साथ रटने के साथ साथ आप इसे रिवीजन भी करते रहें और इस पर आधारित अपने सेंटेंसेस भी बनाएं। एंड जस्ट ट्राई टू यूज़ इन योर डे टू डे सेंटेंसेस, डे टू डे लाइफ, देन यू विल हैव even more and stronger concept and command over these two patterns of the verb. So thank you, and we will meet again in the next video friends. Till then keep learning. Thank you. Hello friends, we shall talk about verb patterns structure 10, that is subject verb and then gerund. Gerund which is called verbal noun, and it is made by using ing in the first form of the verb. Let us have a quick recap. So far we have studied subject verb and then subject verb and complement. In third structure we studied subject verb and then direct object. In the fourth we study subject verb in direct object and then direct object. Structure fifth talked about subject verb direct object and then preposition and indirect object is equal to prepositional object. Then in structure sixth we talk subject verb, noun or pronoun and then adjectives. In seventh we talked about subject verb, preposition and then indirect object is equal to prepositional object. In 8th we talked about subject verb and infinitive. Then in 9th we inserted noun or pronoun in between main verb and infinitives here. Now we shall move towards next pattern, which is subject verb and gerund. So have a look at. She began singing. She began singing. This is subject verb and verb की फर्स्ट फॉर्म में ing जोड़ते हैं और इसका हिंदी में अर्थ अगर निकाला जाए दोस्तों तो ये होता है ना नी ने। मीन्स gerund which is made or constructed by using ing in the first form of the verb and it functions as a noun. So it is called gerundial, rather verbal noun. Next example, he has finished talking. Subject verb gerund. Next, I hate borrowing money. Gerund verb subject. You must not miss seeing him. Subject verb and then gerund. Next, Mr. Banerjee loves teaching. This is subject, verb and gerund. Next example, my brother enjoys playing cricket. Subject, verb and then gerund, which is functioning as an object to the main verb enjoys. Next is I suggest burning that letter. Subject, verb, gerund, which is functioning as an object to the main verb. Now here have a look at the list of the following verb after which we generally use infinitive. Begin, start, love, like, hate, stop, finish, enjoy, prefer, fear, remember, forget, mind, miss, suggest, practice, try, understand, keep, help, advise, admit, avoid, consider, intend, delay, deny. इन क्रियाओं के बाद आप अपने सेंटेंस में जेरंड का प्रयोग कर सकते हैं। जैसे एग्जाम्पल लें, ही बिगेन स्पीकिंग फास्ट, द ट्रेन स्टार्टेड गोइंग, आई लव प्लेइंग क्रिकेट, शी लाइक्स टॉकिंग, आई हेट स्लीपिंग अर्ली, शी स्टॉप्ड murmuring, they finished playing cricket, we enjoyed going out, he prefers running barefoot, she fears going out, I remember completing my homework, I forgot coming on time, I don't mind smoking here, I missed paying fee on time, they suggest playing cricket, I practiced bowling, they tried jumping, I understood playing cricket, they kept walking, he helped solving, I advised studying, they admitted studying hard, they avoid studying regularly, they avoid joining coaching centers, I consider playing football, we intend starting new classes for TGT PGT English literature, we delayed starting coaching due to delay in TET exam, they denied coming on time. So this way you must remember the list of all these verbs which will be subject or a list of his verb, and then you can apply gerund per your requirement. Now moving towards next, we shall talk about subject, verb, noun or pronoun and then present participle. एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, I saw him crossing the road, मैंने उसे रोड क्रॉस करते हुए, ब्रिज क्रॉस करते हुए देखा. We smell something burning, we noticed the boy walking down the street, she caught him opening your letters, they found him playing card, she kept the fire burning, please start the clock going. So all these are subject, these are verb, here noun or pronoun and here present participle. प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल क्रिया में ing लगाकर बनाया जाता है जस्ट लाइक जीरेंड, लेकिन दोनों का फंक्शन अलग होता है. दिस इज कॉल्ड वर्बल एडजेक्टिव. प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल या पार्टिसिपल को आप वर्बल एडजेक्टिव्स कहते हो, जबकि जीरेंड को आप वर्बल नाउन कहते हैं.